We captured 2 regular armed lieutenants.
Back.
We've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of
I'm
run.
in charge here, Medier.
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
I slept all day.
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キスマ何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Alright. The silk stocking murder. Alright.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Sorry, was putting my phone on charge.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. Next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Excuse me, having a little cough today. It's homicide? Yeah.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Another naked woman, isn't it? Or is it a man this time? No, that don't look like a man.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers,
I swear to God, if this is someone's wife
Cause
again.
of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled. The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
God, this is brutal.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Another wedding ring torn from the finger.
And a ring.
No skin under the fingernails.
Yeah, that's, ow. Ow. I hope she was dead after that happened. Because, you know, that'd be
blood.
painful.
BD.
Lipstick, it looks like, again. Please let me go, this is odd. I think, is that it? I'm pretty sure that's it. Or what about that thing on her tit there? Okay, yeah, it's
The evidence in the Mueller case
nothing
was
to do with
solid.
the case.
I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else.
Oh, for a second I thought you
month's
said
salary.
Mueller.
This
I
is
was
a
about to say, oh
copycat.
lord.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah, we know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
I think that's... Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Wait, what? Didn't I just do that? Yeah, I did. Oh wait, I might not have checked it out all the way. Yeah, let's look around. Aha.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
That's Morse code, I think. I don't know. It looks like Morse code, isn't it? Maybe I'm being retarded. I don't know. I think it is, though.
Detectives?
Where are you taking us?
Oh, the controls on this. Let me... Okay, there. Okay, still blood. How long is this gonna go? Alright, this way. Hmm?
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
Wait, shouldn't we get the name from
Clearly
him?
wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps.
It's pretty obvious. You wouldn't do that. Especially if you're murdering someone.
Or he might just be getting more confident. enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
I'm pretty sure I got everything on the other way. So let's keep going this way. Hello.
The trail points up.
Let me open the chat. I'm sorry. But how are you today? I'll view your chat. I'll view your message in a second. So let me get the chat up. Didn't expect anyone to watch me. More jewelry.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance? Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
That's ooh. That's just ooh. Here we are. Something finally.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
I don't know how I remembered the other half of that. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Wait, what? Alright, let's go to that address. I love this car. It's a lot more flexible than the other one, but controllable. It has a better handle.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting them.
I'm sure.
Just a second. I have to...
Hey!
If this is anything as interesting or frustrating as the last one, I swear to God. Well, interesting would be fine, but that last one, oh, it had me tearing my hair out.
Sam is
I haven't done that since the Sherlock Holmes game.
Wait just a moment! I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPenta, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs.
Yeah, that's
Last
generally
door
how
on
it
the
goes.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Unless you're like Hillary Clinton or something, or Bernie Frank. You're already dead. You're just not dead.
What are we waiting for?
Like, you look dead. Let's say that way. Like, politicians, older politicians in general, they always look dead. Okay. Fuck. I should have been paying attention.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Ah, golden doorknob. Sure
Look at that. Someone's turned the place over.
Okay, we have an address.
I don't think the attorney would do it. It's not generally what they do, but actually, no, I've seen some pretty crooked lawyers.
Smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Not to their client. Let's put it that way. I don't think I've seen that much.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Oh, come on. That can't be it. Is it really? Oh, wait. This. Let me... Yeah.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Looks like a poker, so... Probably a fireplace. Who knows? Let's... Do we have to question her? I don't think we do, but let's look. Let's just, in case, I mean... Is there anything else besides the rooms? I don't think so, but let me look. Nope.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I've no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Come on, Mrs. Lepenti, you must have some idea.
Maybe a movie? Maybe church. She was a very religious girl.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
I mean, it's 1950s America. Most people were, but
You've had a break-in?
yeah.
No, that can't be true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Catholic. It's Catholic. Oh.
We didn't find any jewelry upstairs. You haven't pocketed any evidence, have you?
That's outrageous. Are you accusing me of theft?
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
I've said it right from the start. We should come down hard on the husband. Let's check his place out.
All right. I hope the rain outside isn't disrupting things too much. Fuck.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, Phelps. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Ah, they live walking distance from each other, it looks like. Well, jogging. I wouldn't walk from there, but jog, yeah. Alright, these are... Ooh, this is one of them big, shitty apartment buildings, it looks like. Oh, where is it? I'm already at 330 now. North Street. Should have a different door than the rest. That's how you usually know.
Phelps, this could turn
there.
ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
God.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Why would he let his
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked
All
in
right.
the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Huh. Oh, come on. There has to be some evidence laying around here. None, really? Huh. That's odd.
Just picked fruit market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place. The El Dorado. This will take some explaining.
Yeah, it will. But it's odd how it's only in certain places. I thought it froze for a second.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Yeah, this is pretty decent size for a small apartment. But, do we interview all the neighbors? Yeah, probably.
No good. Nobody here.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD, were you here last night?
Woo.
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Ah, we've still got one more. I mean, apartment, whatever. Studio apartment. Okay.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
The hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the broad the night she died.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the regulars, too. You should check it out.
I think that's all for the neighbors, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, one more floor. Alright, where to go first? El Dorado Bar. Let's go there first.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
I think we're close to El Dorado. I'm not sure, but I think we are.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
Yeah, we're already downtown, so.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in. Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
Oh my God, what is that?
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia
I was about to
Maldonado.
say, they probably do.
Well, what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Ah, interesting. Yeah.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
It's a weird looking letter.
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
Oh.
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
So you let a 21-year-old girl who was stone drunk just walk off into the night?
I'm sorry about what happened, I really am. But I pour drinks. I don't claim to have the answers to everyone's problems.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Well, this is getting interesting, I suppose. Yeah. Looks like I'm not done here. Am I? I don't think so.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
You're gonna see your married man again?
That could have came in handy when I was asking him, and he said
Sam
she
is taking
called
me to Palm
and went
Springs.
away. I mean, see if I can.
Ronnie.
Nope, messed it up.
A waitress. Can I have another
Anything
spoon?
else?
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pick Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. No telling where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
All right, let's see what's in this.
Just picked Fruit Market.
Shall we?
That's where Antonia went to call for a cab last night.
Looks like we can't see if it's actually alcohol, but you could be getting stolen liquor or something, but I guess that doesn't really pertain to the case, does it? Plus, I don't really... Well, I care if it comes from like a local market or something, yeah. Okay, let's look out here and then do one more sweep of the building. Alright.
Say, honey, what time do you get off waiting tables?
Alright, I think that'll do it. Now, let's... let's go.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thanks, ma'am.
That makes it weird if it's his husband then. Her husband, sorry.
He's good looking for a policeman.
I guess we're going here. I was going to go...
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Let's look around first. Let's look around first. Generally, shady businesses like this aren't open, like, in, like, the front door, let's say that. What's this that dude doing? Oh, okay. It's new silver. Harold, whatever you want to call him. Huh, maybe I am done here. Ah, nope. Okay, come on. There's gotta be something here. Is there really not?
Just been paid lookabout.
It looks that way, yes. Let's go to the next place.
Officer needs help, 103 NV.
Ah. Lane hopping. Professional at that shit in GTA. I don't know about in this. Not pretty good at. I'm getting better at driving in this. I was horrible. Okay, let's wander in this one.
Avenue, 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identified. Also needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
11K. Officer needs help. 415 shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 11K. Code 3.
Five-star goddamn wedding.
Why don't you come on out, Jimmy? I won't let them hurt you. Not my honey boy.
I told you not to call me that, woman. Now shut the hell up.
You shut the hell up.
That the lady of the house?
It's a nice story. Two old lovebirds just moved in together, but they had a falling out, and he chased her across the yard with a 12 gauge. Now it's him or us.
Hit the bastards!
Officer down! Give yourself up! Now!
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
That was easy.
Sergeant George is en route to 496 Broadway. Do you have another assignment here, Central?
All right. And we're here. I think we're about at an end of this
Captain
case.
is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Feels shorter than it has been. It's been 46 minutes. Okay, downstairs.
We gonna go downstairs and see Donnelly or what?
I didn't push the trigger. I don't know what. Open that door.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
They're waiting down in tech services, Phelps.
He worked that case with the lady cut up like that.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all this fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Ah, it's one of these.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
Yeah, it's because we got the wrong guy. I know it in my heart. It was that that pedophile, but I messed the questions up on him, so I couldn't. If you paid attention to the last video, I couldn't prosecute him.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
Yep, I know this one.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Well, how did we get this? How did we get this note after he was already apprehended?
I heard he's an
That's
honest
what's
cop.
confusing me. Maybe it was already there and we just found it. Of course.
Phelps, you mind coming here and doing your job for a second?
Ah, okay.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Looks like somebody broke into her room and stole her things there, too. Why'd you do it, Angel?
What the hell are you talking about? I was home with Hippolito.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Hippolito. He said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
Have your pride
She
or
said
whatever.
she came
Yeah.
from the El Dorado bar.
And?
Even though that's
It's not one
against
of
your
my
religion,
places.
but
We used to buy fruit
Still.
at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
Ooh, lad. Ooh, lad.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe. She didn't stay long.
All right.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Ah, but.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford coupe.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Why do I have a feeling I'm just like halfway through this case? They're starting to get longer. Just pick Fruit Market. That's about the only place that's the only other place we have to go at this point.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making Isaac his woman?
I don't know if he did it.
Please. Yeah, we'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Didn't even fall. Maybe a bruise at most. I'm not. Do I have to pay for a bruise? That'd be funny. I've never even heard of that before. I'm gonna pay for that though.
Cole, come on!
Okay. Oh. Well, this is different. I thought we had to come back at night, which was why I was skeptical about coming right now. Okay. It's, nothing back here.
I got a call back for that universal quarantine.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and
Yeah,
Galloway.
he's the guy.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
God, I hope that wasn't a stranger.
Something bad happened to her, Clem. And so far we have her husband as a suspect, and you. Give us something that will make us go away.
Me? You think it was me? Do I look like a violent man?
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Yeah, we should have came with a warrant. What have a feeling this is all liquor?
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Nothing too unusual. I mean, it's for this place. Oh, wait a second.
Why cut
That
someone
looks like
who
the
was
murder
already
weapon.
dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. They must have seen it during the war.
Just don't know how to dance to bebop.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Ah, no, I'm starting to really think it wasn't her husband. Oh, what's the
This fruit
combination?
skull punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Oh, he did it. I'm pretty sure he did it now.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy. Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Oh, come on.
It's almost too perfect,
Come
isn't
on.
it?
There's no such thing
You're
as
gaining
too
on it.
perfect. Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Well, I didn't know it could flip like that.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
I needs to be beaten. What he needs.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names.
He's
Now,
gonna beat him.
on your way.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'd do it too. Alright, that's it for this episode.